Hello, friends. Let's continue our session on adolescent health. In this session, we will learn adolescent counseling. Adolescent counseling. Here, some of the points for adolescent counseling are listed, and we will discuss one by one and try to understand each one. First is school avoidance. When the children completely refuse to go to school, extreme fear and anxiety often a big reason why they are refusing. Your child might be feeling overwhelmed with the anxiety about some schoolwork, relation with the friends and the teachers, and they might have low self-esteem or be experience bullying and feel too afraid to talk about it. So, how do you handle the school avoidance? There are three ways. First is talk with your child about the reason why he or she does not want go to school. Second is acknowledge that you understand your child's concern but insist on his or her immediate return to school. Next one is discuss your child's school avoidance with your school staff, including his or her teacher, the principal, and the school nurse or the take care. Separation anxiety. The adolescent can also have a separation disorder, and these teens may deny anxiety about the separation, yet it may be reflected in their reluctance to leave home and the resistance to being drawn into independent activity. The separation anxiety is often behind the teen's refusal to attend or remain at school. One is coping with the chronic illness. The teach the teens self-care skill related to their illness and urge the teens to monitor and manage their own treatment needs as much as possible. Encourage the development of coping skill to address problems or the concern that might arise related to their illness. Next one is building social competence. Social competence means it is the ability to handle the social interaction effectively. In other hands, the social competence refers to getting along well with the others, being able to form and maintain close relationship and responding in adaptive ways in the social setting. So there are important components of social competence. First is the self-regulation. Second is interpersonal knowledge and skill, positive self-identity, cultural competence, adopting social values, and planning and discussion making skill. Managing powerful peer personalities. The peer influence is when you choose to do something you wouldn't otherwise do because you want to feel accepted and valued by your friends. But the peer influence is a better way to describe how the teenager's behavior is shaped by wanting to feel and they belong to a group of friends and the peer. For example, going to the certain clubs where the members of your peer group go. The next one is not drinking alcohol at a party. This is the second example for managing the powerful peer personalities. Next one is minimizing family conflicts. So there are 5 ways to reduce family conflict and the stress. First one is make expectation clear. All sorts of the conflicts arise when others don't understand or can at least claim not to understand the expectation or the rules. The second one is the slow down. Third is watch your tone and volume. Fourth is choose grace. And last one is be flexible. So these are the 5 ways to reduce or minimize the family conflict. Next one is working through divorce and the separation. So the impact on divorce on adolescent is the adolescent from the divorce family faced are more behavioral problems, increased conflicts with the parents, increased the drug and alcohol use, and increase in the mental health problems. Next one is avoiding drug and alcohol use. So you can counsel that adolescent, please stay away from this drug and alcohol uses. Next one is transitioning high school to college. Frequently, students go to college directly after high school. So, there are some helpful tips to ease transition from the high school to college. I will give you one by one. So, first is the embrace being nervous. The transition from the high school to the college can be hard. The next one is learn to balance your social life and the school life. It's okay to go out the social mixture to enjoy yourself and have fun. Next one is allow yourself to make mistake before you go to college. You did not need to have life plan set out. Next one is be smart with your school resources. The level of studying at college will be different and more concentrated than the high school. Fifth one is the study hard. And last one is don't give up, because we go to college to follow our interest and develop our abilities. So these are the some tips to transitioning is with the high school to the college. Next one is adult accepting imperfection. So imperfection are the important because they help people to come to terms with the fact that the life is not a perfect package which includes a perfect family, a perfect career, a perfect health, or the perfect wealth. The imperfection help in reading people to accept life with all its limitations. There are four ways to accept imperfections. So first is make peace with the journey. When you want to improve upon something in your life, it rarely happens quickly. The second is understand that the failure can be beneficial. Third is perfection is an impossible standard. And fourth one is accept that the negative emotions are a part of the human experience. You can see in this thought, quote is written: the day a child realizes that all adults are imperfect, it becomes a adolescent. When the day he forgives them, he becomes an adult. And the day he forgives himself, he becomes wise. Thank you. Thank you so much.